The other one's almost done, so. Ta-da! And I have a little pump that I bought that I just like. I refill it with this. I don't like take this out. So that was a good solution. Did anybody read my article this morning that didn't get published about it was like anti-keto food solutions? I like how it said solutions. Let's capture this. So it has all kinds of scents. Let's go to a random spot. Oh, let's turn off this water too. So yeah, I mean, the difference between glossy and like sea spray is like a kind of different thing. Oh my god, if you know me, you know I'm like this all the time. Like every time, it's like maybe it runs in the family. My family is like a very like Consumer Reports family. I don't know if you know that magazine. It's like before you buy a TV, it will like list them and be like, this is how big it is, this is how much it costs, this is like the satisfaction rate with like people who bought it, this is how much electricity it uses, you know, and it just rates them 1 to 10, or like whatever. So before, literally, because I recently did kind of like a whole hair thing. Like I'm on like this whole hair expedition to be like socially presentable. So like, okay, the hair dry I bought was Amazon Choice. I usually trust the Amazon Choice. The only time that's really failed me was for sheets, because I get my sheets from Bed Bath & Beyond. I feel like Amazon sheets, it just makes you feel like you're on the internet. Like I mean, every company has its own scams and stuff. But I usually like the Amazon Choice a lot. And it's usually pretty fairly priced. Yeah, it was probably like the 10th percentile of the price. I could have saved like a couple bucks. But I found, like, being semi-poor, like semi-very poor, like, usually the cheapest product like falls apart or breaks. The second cheapest product is like the good one. Like for instance, if you buy, I would just say like if you buy the cheapest paper towels, like they're gonna make your hands dry, like they're gonna fall apart when you get spills. You know, like it's not gonna work that good. The second cheapest paper towel is probably the best one. After that, it gets like really bougie, and then you just feel like really bad using it or like really spoiled. Second cheapest product, the way to go. Or like detergent, if you use like the cheapest detergent, like it's not gonna get your clothes clean. If you use the second cheapest detergent, it probably gets your clothes the cleanest. And after that, it's just like a bougie scent that like you can't smell after a while. And it's probably not the best product. Like I feel like a lot of things do favor poor people, but like once you go like extremely, like once you get like cheap, like because of capitalism, they don't want that. I mean, like that's not paranoid. I mean, my friend literally told me, he was like, the government really favors poor people. Like, if you buy designer clothes, it can be like bad for your body, or like bad for your shoulder with the purse and stuff. Or you should get stuff from like Kmart. Because I've always talked about Hanes, like how much I like Hanes. Like it's just comfortable. It's everything you need. It's good quality. Because I feel like there used to be an era where like you got what you paid for. So the more you spent, like the better quality it was. And I kind of feel like that's not really the case anymore. Ta-da! Back the other way. I wonder if that's the case for like beauty products. I mean, I don't own any expensive beauty products. Apparently Lush is in like the second percentile for how much you can spend on like you know, skincare. Like it's really like I describe it as like what you would spend in college, you know, for like the normal suburban person whose parents are like paying for it and they give them money and like, yeah, like you're not like Clearasil, like that's what you use in high school kind of. Like your mom gets it for you at the supermarket, and then in college you like go to the Lush store in New York City, or like you go to the mall, or like you order it online. And then by the 30s, women are using like all this stuff with like retinol and stuff. That's bad for you apparently. Or like getting like the most expensive, like, and then in the 40s it goes up even more. And then in the 50s it goes up even more, and in the 60s it goes up even more. How much women will spend on like skincare products. So I'm 34. I'm still paying what like a 21-year-old would pay for like skincare products. And I like them, you know. Apparently they work pretty well. Like Lush works pretty well. A lot of products supposedly don't work that well. Right. Apparently, like the my friend was telling me that like what Lush does is it like changes your expression to like heal your face from the inside, from like your body. Whereas we're back the other way. Whereas like a lot of like retinol products, what they do is they just like they superficially smooth over your face like this. Excuse me. And then it makes your boobs drop. There's like a compromise in your body. So yeah, I don't think I've ever used retinol before. I mean, like honestly, like my friend was telling me that like you don't really need any skin products technically, because you can always heal. Like you can always heal from the inside, like with good sleep and with, you know, being relaxed and you know, being in good company, like all those healthy things. If you're doing all those healthy things, you know, you don't really need anything. I guess another quirk about my makeup routine and beauty routine is that I use baby oil to take off my makeup. Like an 80s mom. Because I have used the Sephora kinds, which cost like 10 times as much, but it's still only like what, like $9.95 or something to use for like a year. This is like $2 to use for like a year. I've never used any of those like makeup removing wipes. I own some because it was a free gift with like some makeup that I bought, and I almost used it when we lost our water this summer. But I ended up just not wearing makeup or something. I didn't need it. But yeah, I feel like that would feel like a little bougie. I gave one to someone else because and they said they didn't really like it very much. They didn't get off all the makeup or whatever. So yeah, I mean, like when I buy products, I think hard about it too, because I'm like, am I going to buy it again? Let's go to one more random spot. They really found something good the other day. Oh, they're not having a good time. But yeah, like for instance, if I'm using like $5 shampoos, which each last me like 6 months, and then yeah, this is why gifts are sometimes hard for me because like if I buy like a $20 shampoo one time, or someone else buys me a $20 shampoo instead of a $5 shampoo, I'm like, yeah, am I gonna be able to afford to keep buying $20 shampoo? You know. Ooh, another nice trip. Should we go home? Let's do one more. That was really short. I love this game. So, like, right, because it's going to cost you $15 more every 6 months, and all that stuff can start to add up. So, like, even buying, like, a new hairspray is, like, if it lasts me for probably, like, 6 months, like, am I going to spend this again in 6 months? But if I make a commitment to use hairspray every day, and I'm like alternating hairsprays, it doesn't cost more if they're about the same amount. So like that would work. Yeah, you could do that with food too. I mean, like, yeah, it's like if you let's say you buy caviar at the supermarket, and you're like, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna get it as a treat, and then it's like, are you gonna want it again? Because it's a treat if you spend like $20 on it once. I've never bought it before. Would you spend like $20 on it once? But then it's like, oh, you didn't want it before because you never had it, but now that you've had it, you're gonna want it more often. So then like all these expenses can start to add up. I had a coworker who once said he had this purchase, and he goes, "I so rarely treat myself." And like that's a really he said, I mean, it was really funny and like really awesome, and like, yes, there are people who so rarely treat themselves. I kind of identify as one of those people because like everything I'm buying is for like a professional purpose. You know, like I didn't buy a bath bomb, like that has no purpose. Like I didn't buy something very expensive, you know, that like where I could get it like less expensive for the same quality. You know, like everything has a purpose. Like I like I have a plan, you know, professionally. Okay, it seems this is a little bit rebellious to just never go anywhere. Let's go. So, I mean, I feel like I know what I'm treating myself in my heart, you know? And like, I so rarely do that. That would be like me buying like a $20 meal. Like most of my meals are like $5 to $10, $5 to $10 a meal. And I haven't bought a $20 meal in like 5 years. Like I think I just keep my meals down. I mean, I guess this was kind of a treat. I'll show you. My angel wings. I mean, they're child costume angel wings, so it was like very inexpensive. But like, I don't like wear them all the time. It's just kind of like a focus object in my room, you know, to like inspire me to like live my best life, and like it's kind of like more like self-care, I guess. To just always, you know, my ring was backwards. Yeah. Oh no. To just have like angelic behavior all the time. I put it like behind my laptop, or like sometimes I put it in the shot of like my photo booth. Just kind of like, I don't wear them that often because I don't want to break them because I love them so much. If they break, I'm probably not gonna get another one. Yeah, it just makes me like it's just a reminder for me.